light it up, light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Cause lightning doesn't strike twice for you and I. The sun will rise tomorrow. Cause lightning doesn't strike twice for you and I.
This is what I was born to do. Time to let the world know.
Greetings, passengers. The captain has informed me we are about to begin our descent into Minneapolis. Please prepare for landing.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me in the booth, as always, Clark Kellogg and the sharpshooter Steve Kerr. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And as we take a long look here at Andre Miller, guys, what's your take?
Well, Miller is a great passer, wonderful assist-to-turnover ratio, good feel for the game, and just a knack for either scoring or finding the right angle for a teammate to score.
Yeah, clever making good decisions, and that doesn't mean he only makes the safe passes either, Steve. In fact, he's pretty much the best alley-oop passer in the game. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off a good outing against the Indiana Pacers. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Knocked loose and stolen by Love. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate. You know, there are not a lot of point guards who can flirt with triple-doubles, but Ricky Rubio is clearly one of them, guys. I mean, you know he's going to score and rack up assists, but he can get to the rebounding column as well. Some nights, he's right there in that triple-double range.
Well, and Rubio, and I'm going to borrow a phrase here from Clark Kellogg right to my left here, a stat sheet stuffer. He gets rebounds, he gets steals, he gets assists, he's all over the floor.
You know, the big thing he has to improve, though, Kevin, is just his shooting. He does everything else well, but he's got to improve his outside shot just to keep the defense honest in the guarding.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the technical free throw is good. Now here's Hickson. He kicks to Lawson. 6 on the shot clock. Miller outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, guys, it's amazing, but last season, Andre Miller said he hopes to play until he's 40 years old. Not many players have been able to accomplish that feat, but I think he's got a really good chance to do it with his style of play. He's a low-to-the-ground player, uses guile, strength, and savvy to get it done, and somehow he never is hurt or misses games. He's been remarkably durable throughout his career.
And he can't get the first one. And Andre Miller right now 37 years of age. I think back in 1976 is when he's born, to be quite exact. And last January became the 8th player in NBA history to tally 15,000 points, over 7,500 assists.
Incredible career for Miller, still going at it. Terrific kind of old school point guard. I think he's the best lob passer in the game. He's also got a good low post game, just really crafty and unbelievable feel for the game.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Love with the screen for Rubio. Love right side. And the shot is long.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Watson the pass to Wolf. Stolen by Rubio. Rubio right side. On the wing, Brewer. Rubio outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Got that one up quick. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Rick Adelman. And Doris, what do you have to say?
He said that they'd be focusing a lot of their defensive energies on containing Ty Lawson, especially in transition. He added, Lawson is one of the fastest players in the league. So if you let him get out and run, you are putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. We've got to keep him in the half court and limit his penetration. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Chandler. After the made shot from Buttinger. The shot by Hickson, no good. And here's Rubio. He had 19 points in the win against Houston.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
And he gets it to go. Pekovic has got his first basket.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Feeds to Hickson. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Rubio, averaging 13 points a contest. And Budiger kicks to Pekovic. Shoots, craps in the short one.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lawson dishes to Hickson. Bull passes to Hickson, and he jams it with authority. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
So it's Minnesota now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Lawson against Pekovic. Lawson kicks to Hickson. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Hickson's got 6.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
From down low, and it's blocked by Wolf. Love outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Budinger hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Miller dishes to Hickson. Back to Miller. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Andre Miller is a guy who just doesn't miss games. You know, it's been said before, guys, but I think it's worth repeating. He says the secret to staying healthy in the NBA is don't jump. Stay on the ground. It's worked for him, that's for sure.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
That one is off. But going back to Miller and Clark, you know, you're talking about this, not a leaper, but he is strong. One of the best post-up point guards in the NBA. He's got a little bit of an up-and-under move, too, which is nice.
It's almost all just savvy and footwork and fundamentals, Kevin. I mean, he just understands angles. He gets the defender maybe to lean one way, and he goes the other. Maybe he draws contact by going through his chest. It just has an unbelievable feel for what's going on the floor.
And he sinks the second. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rubio outside. Passes it to Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Budinger. That 3 off the mark. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Houston.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds against them. Once it got to OT, they had the belief that they could get it done.
And, Steve, that's what happens a lot of time when the supposed underdog gets the game into overtime. Momentum swings their way.
Here's Rubio. Ty Lawson making his last shot. Now the dish to Brewer. Budinger with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
And, Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And here's Lawson following the 3 from Budinger. Lawson the pass to Wolf. Six to shoot. Lawson drives in. Baseline J on the way, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Look at the machine, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And his confidence is just going to keep growing if he continues shooting the ball like he has over the past month.
You know, it's really invaluable for a rookie to have a good stretch of play like that. It can really calm a first-year guy down and allow him to play at a high level.
Here's Rubio. Ty Lawson making his last shot. And Rubio kicks to Budinger. Love outside. The feed to Budinger. Here's Brewer. And another three for Minnesota.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Lawson kicks to Miller. Back to Lawson. Miller outside. Out to the right wing. Miller right side. Rebound by Williams.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Rubio with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Miller against Rubio. And Budinger kicks to Rubio. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 4. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Brewer. Miller against Rubio. With the fadeaway. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Looked like he was maybe showboating a little bit. That fadeaway, really no reason for it.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Budinger dishes to Brewer. And a miss there on the triple.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
Sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hickson. Molinari comes in for the machine. And it's Foy in for Andre Miller. Jang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bahamute comes in for Corey Brewer. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brian Shaw was giving to his team. He made it. The Nuggets trail by 4. Time now for an injury report. And now Doris Burke has an update for us on Andre Miller. Doris? Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Denver. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. A return tonight is out of the question, and he'll probably need a fair amount of time beyond that.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
Yeah, but it's part of the game, Kevin. Almost everybody goes through it eventually as a player, so you just have to deal with it the best you can.
Unfortunately, it is that, Steve, and it's painful to watch your teammates out there because you're helpless in that situation.
Big men, Love and Pekovic. Brewer is out there with Budinger, and it's Williams at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Fournier, and he hits it to tie the game up. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Brewer. He had 15 points last outing. That's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
An unusual skill set for a big man. A long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Lawson gets the screen from Wolf. He used that pick to get in close. 6 points for Ty Lawson.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless. Now,
here's Brewer. He has 5. Love outside. Nice D from Hickson.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Fournier passes to Wolf, and he converts the layup.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with the defender draped all over him. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And you know what? He's super on the offensive glass. Whether he's bagging his own groceries or sticking back one of his teammates misses, he gets it done in there.
And stolen by Lawson. Pass to Wolf. He feeds it to Hickson. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a three-point Denver lead.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys. Let's check out the story on J.J. Hickson. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. Second in field goal percentage and showing what a good defender he is, and especially his ability to play passing lanes. He ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 3. Shots good by Williams.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Out to Chandler. And the pass to Wolf. Lock at 6. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Rubio with it. Outguarded by Wolf. Rubio against Lawson. Here's Brewer. They get it again. Johnson goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That is on Ty Lawson.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that, Clark, and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
He dishes it to Fournier. Back to Lawson. Lawson right side. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And here is Budding. He's got 8. Johnson outside. Budinger sets the screen for Johnson. He lobs it up.
You know, guys, I think back to some of the most exciting passes ever to play the game. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, late Pete Maravich come to mind. I think Rubio is of that ilk. You think about those guys, they weren't just great assist guys, but they were able to give you assists that had some flair and some flavor to it.
Here's Wolf. Great tee that time from Johnson. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Rejected by Wolf, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Cunningham, he's checked in for Chase Budinger. Rubio against Lawson. Lawson right side. Here's Wolf. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists tonight. And Rubio really took the league by storm, Steve, with this passing. Deft moves, working through defenses, almost the eyes in the back of his head. He was terrific.
Brilliant passer. I mean, he makes some passes that other people just wouldn't even be able to see. And just a phenomenal, entertaining player to watch.
Very flamboyant.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Good job here in the second. I mean, they're pounding it inside, getting it to the hoop, going strong to the rim. I mean, that's power basketball at its best.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Muhammad's checked in. And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Lawson kicks to Chandler. It's Miller on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Fareed. On deep. Here's Wolf. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. The Machine's got 11 points. Timberwolves trail by 3. Rubio outside. Kicks it to Brewer. Back to Rubio. Tipped away. Here's Cunningham. From down in the low post, it goes. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lawson kicks to Miller. Lawson outside. Here's Chandler. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 4th assist in this one. Dishes it to Muhammad. On the wing, Brewer. Pass to Cunningham. He kicks to Brewer. 14 feet away, and again it's Minnesota. 1:58 left to play in the first half. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. The Machine in their last game against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with 29 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And oh, here we go with Brewer. Nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Miller dishes to Lawson. Chandler kicks to Lawson. And it's Miller penetrating. Lock at 6. Here's Wolf. Here's Fareed. Can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
And Chandler, here we go. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Chandler.
Assist from Wilson Chandler.
Timberwolves trail. Johnson with a screen on Lawson. Rubio the pass to Johnson. The 11-footer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Chandler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Nuggets lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Ty, looking back at the flow of the game during this first half, what adjustments do you think are necessary?
We got to slow down the second chance points and the fast break. You know, I think we're stopping on the first shot, then we let them get the rebound, play right back in. So I know Coach will say something about that in the locker room.
You've got to finish those defensive possessions, Ty. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a tight matchup in Minnesota as we bring you the halftime report. The Nuggets are battling hard in this one. They've won their last 6 in a row, looking to keep it rolling along today. The Machine scoring with ease against Minnesota. He's got 11 points, has been stellar in both rebounding and defense as well. Also a strong first half for Minnesota. A precision offensive attack, maximizing possessions. They're avoiding turnovers. Just a beautiful game tonight. Corey Brewer making an impact. He's got 9 points and has also grabbed a couple rebounds. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a look at the 3rd Avenue Bridge as we get back to action here in Minneapolis. Really an incredible game from the Machine.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
And so it's Minnesota with it. A 2-point game. Here's who Brian Shaw is starting the second half. Wolf, he's in at power forward. Lawson out there with 4. And there's Hickson, and it's Chandler in at the 3. Pekovic dishes to Rubio. The drive by Love. 4 on the clock. Feeds to Pekovic, and it's sent back by Wolf. Here's 4. Passes it to Lawson. Hickson a screen on Love. Outside Chandler. No one near him. And the basket good. Chandler's got the first basket of the third quarter for Denver. Timberwolves trail by 4. Rubio outside. Here's Love. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Guys, with the way Kevin Love has added to his game every season, you know, both with his three-point shooting and slimming down to become more mobile, where does he go from here with this game? He's already a very complete player, but knowing him and how he works at it, he'll find something he can improve on.
Clark, you mentioned how Kevin Love has slimmed down. I agree. He's really transformed his body since he came to the NBA, hasn't he, Steve?
Yeah, he has. He's much leaner now, does yoga and a lot of core strengthening exercises in the offseason. Still a beast on the board. He's got that leverage, that lower body strength in order to be able to root players out on that weak side of the glass.
I don't want to like the monkey, but you do yoga as well, don't you?
I do, and I'm leaner now and stronger than ever.
You've never looked better.
Thanks, Kev.
You've never looked better.
Appreciate that.
He hits the second from the line.
Minnesota needs to do a better job guarding against Lawson.
He has 9 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a look at the top single-season player efficiency ratings. I love this statistic. Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and we've got some more modern talent representing as well.
Yeah, you're talking the elites of the game when you go down that list. Interesting to see a new school stat kind of juxtaposed with the old school legends, but the rankings obviously make sense if those guys are at the top.
Good. And it's 13 points for the Machine.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Rubio gets a screen from Love. Rubio misses.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Lawson. And that one's good. And it's a 9-point Denver lead.
He has great dexterity inside. He can contort his body, shift in midair, hang time. He can protect the ball and finish through contact. Just an impressive player in the paint.
And, Steve, that's not a skill that most players have. I mean, that's exactly why they try to feed it to him in the paint whenever possible.
Love kicks to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Ricky Rubio. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. He's averaging 15 points per game, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers, guys. I like what we've seen from him across the board.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing at an extremely high level, and this is what you expect of a player that has so much to offer, and he's proven it.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin. Brian Shaw had some words for his team in that last timeout. He doesn't want them settling for outside shots anymore. He wants their points to come at the rim. Look for them to really start attacking that basket. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Nikola Pekovic, guys, out of Montenegro, a super physical 6'11" big man. I mean, he is a battering ram offensively. He's a terrific offensive rebounder, can score around the rim, doesn't shy away from contact. And when he gets to the line, he knocks him down pretty well for a big guy. This guy, I tell you what, he's going to be one of the best big men in the league in the next few years. I don't think there's any question about it.
Denver leading by 8. The dish to 4. Back to Lawson. Traps in the tray. Lawson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Going back to Pekovic, Clark, offensively, he is a real presence. Offensively, not great, but Steve solid.
Well, he's not explosive. He's physical, but you know he is a good rebounder, and most importantly, he wants to mix it up down there. He's a presence, and I think that's one of the reasons he's become such a good player in this league.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And Mbaamute's checked in for Minnesota. Lawson outside. There's the feed to 4. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feed. Foy's got 5 now.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
The drive by Rubio, and that one's good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Out to Chandler. Another 3 for Denver.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Pass to Pekovic. Poked away. It's stolen by Hickson. Here's Lawson. And it's blocked by Love. And he gets it back. The shot's good from Lawson.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Rubio's got 11 points.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Lawson drives in. Gets it to go. That one good from Wolf. The Machine's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
A jump hook, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Lawson up top, covered by Rubio. It's tipped. Mbah-a-Moute with the steal. The drive by Rubio. Mbah-a-Moute, the pass to Pekovic, rejected by Hickson.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Here's Lawson. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The pass to Buddington. Into Pekovic. And the layup's good off the glass. Pekovic has got 11 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Nuggets lead by 13. Lawson kicks to Hickson. Foy with it. He's got 5. Carries it from 3-point range. Foy's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Rick Adelman as he addressed his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their...
.125 left in the third quarter of the game. Jang the pass to Rubio. He feeds it to Turioff. Lawson against Rubio. On the wing, Williams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Williams has got 5 points so far. Lawson gets the screen from Wolf. Lawson the pass to Wolf. Back to Lawson. A 3-ball. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now Brewer. He's got 9 to the left side wing. He dishes it to Rubio. Rubio gets a screen from Jang. On the wing, Brewer. 6 to shoot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here comes Lawson, leading the fast break. And that one's good. 16 points for Wilson Chandler.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here is Turioff. He's guarded by Wolf. Lawson the pass to Wolf. Makes it off the glass. The Machine's got 19 points.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 14. Here's Rubio. That one goes. Count.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Denver on top. They lead by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for a shooter is, as you well know, huge.
Yeah, no question.
Now, here is Lawson. At forward, Derek Williams and Kevin Love. Brewer is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Pekovic in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The shot's good from Wolf.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
The drive by Rubio. Pekovic. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Nuggets leading by 12. Lawson the pass to Wolf. Now Hickson inside. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Wolf. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Machine's got 23.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Rubio dishes to Williams. Here's Pekovic. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's the Machine, covered by Brewer. Hickson a screen. Wolf passes to Hickson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And Rubio kicks to Love. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 16. Hickson a screen on Williams. Gallinari dishes to Chandler. Here's Lawson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Ty Lawson given the keys to this Nuggets offense last year by George Karl. And I think Brian Shaw now has similar confidence in his point guard, allowing him to really run this team in transition, get them out and firing.
First one falls for him. And going back to Lawson and his quickness, one of the fastest guards, don't you think, Clark, end-to-end in this game?
Yeah, and I think he's just a lot stronger than people think. And he's a terrific finisher around the rim for a guy who's probably only about 5'10". I know they try to list him taller than that, but he is a dynamo and a terrific point guard. I love watching him go.
And Lawson hits 2 free throws.
And you look at Ty Lawson, he was drafted in 2009, a draft class full of point guards, but he got lost in the shuffle, fell all the way to the 18th pick in the draft, but terrific find for the Nuggets, who found their point guard of the future.
Well, he's having a great half here, exactly the opposite of the first.
The 15-footer, good. Lawson's got 16 points here in the second half.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Love the pass to Pekovic. Back to Love. Cannot hit. Great defense that time from Hickson. And you know, for those who used to watch Ty Lawson lead North Carolina back to the title in 09, he's doing the same things he did back then here in the pros.
That's exactly right, Kevin. An excellent shooter, a really great passer, unbelievable speed, quickness, and vision. But I think it's the change of pace with that blistering speed that really keeps defenders on their heels. He's a perfect fit for the way Denver likes to play.
And Buttinger kicks to Rubio. Love dishes to Brewer. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Lawson drives in, and he gets it to go. Lawson's got 26.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
A floater, that's good. So it's Denver now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wolf. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Rubio's got the ball. Bekovic passes to Buttinger. Kicks to Love. Fires from deep. That drops. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Lawson against Rubio. No good from Lawson.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Buttinger. Off target from outside. Denver leading by 13. Chandler goes in. Lawson kicks to Chandler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wilson Chandler was one of those guys who decided during the condensed season to play in China. Took him a while to get back to the NBA, and when he did, a hip injury kept him on the sidelines. But last season, he seemed to regain his earlier form.
And the first one at the line is good. And Wilson Chandler, 26 years of age, athletic, physical. The Nuggets gave him a nice 5-year contract on this basis of his potential.
Well, he's one of the players they got in the Carmelo Anthony trade. He's tough, low-maintenance guy, competes at both ends of the floor, and can really shoot the 3-ball well, too. I think he complements what Denver has tried to do here in recent years, playing that up-tempo style and yet maintain that floor spacing in the half court.
Left side, Chandler dishes it to Lawson. And there's the pass to Wolf. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Machine's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Nails the 12-footer. A pull-up from Kevin Love.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Lawson dishes to Hickson. Back to Lawson. Outside Lawson. And he gets it to go. Hickson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
And Rubio kicks to Brewer. No good on the triple. The Nuggets leading by 17. Lawson the pass to Wolf. Hickson a screen. Pass to Chandler. He kicks it to Gallinari. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Wolf lays it up and banks it in. The Machine's got 27 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Rubio dishes to Bekovic. Feeds it to Brewer. Passes to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Rubio. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 20.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Lawson kicks to Hickson. Lawson against Rubio. Here's the machine. Puts up the baby hook. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Lawson drives in. There's the dish to Hickson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Shot clock at 6. Lawson drives in with a floater. Here's Wolf. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. The Machine's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Here's Rubio. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 17. On the wing, Chandler. Into J.J. Hickson. Stolen by Buddington. To the right side. Lawson against Rubio. And there's the feed to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And you know, one of the things you got to love about him is how he triggers that fast break. You know, the instant he gets the ball in his hands, he's looking to make the outlet pass and always seems to put it on the money.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
He misses the free throw.
You look at what Love has done so far. 10 points and 2 rejections.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Denver. And he can't hit the second.
Well, for J.J. Hickson, I mean, he is a phenomenal rebounder guy. Strong, explosive, has the right disposition of aggressiveness. All of that makes him a pretty dangerous finisher around the rim as well.
Here's Lawson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up. And Hickson has to play center a lot last season, but at 6'9", you've got to think power forward is a better position for him, wouldn't you think, Steve, long term?
Well, yeah, I think offensively he was able to score at a higher clip playing center because he was too quick for the guys guarding him, but defensively he's not a rim protector. And so I think long term, if you're going to win, you have to play him at the 4 spot.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, quite honestly, guys, he was one of the biggest surprises of the 2011-12 season. Pekovic, I mean, he continued to show that he's a fantastic option at the center spot with another solid season. I mean, he's a big physical presence, can finish inside, aggressive on defense and on the boards, and doesn't have a bad face-up jump shot either.
Lawson drives in. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Lawson's got 28 points for the game.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, guys. Well, Brian Shaw had some advice for the team over that last break. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around more than they have been. He told his guys they've rushed things far too much at that end of the court, and it's leading to sloppy possessions. He also made sure they understood the kind of defense they should be playing. He wants them playing it safe, not trying to make plays that could leave them exposed. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Well, and back to Pekovic, or Peck as you call him, Steve, and as his teammates call him too. Another productive season. He did struggle with some injuries, just about 20 games, but he is a man.
Hey, Peck is a grown man.
He is a grown man.
There's no question.
Yes.
And pretty remarkable second-round pick, 31st overall back in 2008. But well, the T-Wolves have to be excited about finding their starting center of the future. Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. They really have to give it up for Denver.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
You know, this is the third consecutive matchup for them against these guys in the season series. It just seems to be a really good matchup for them.
Yeah, it does. And there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I think the sweep will be in order.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the machine. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Here's Pekovic, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Denver with the ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lawson the pass to Hickson, back to Lawson. Pass to Wolf. He feeds it to Foy. Again, the Nuggets score.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Rubio dishes to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight, Ty, you were very effective setting up your teammates and making a huge impact on the pace of this game. How do you make so many great passes on a night like tonight?
Man, my teammates help me out, man. They're knocking down a lot of shots. And I just give it an open pass. You know, if I see a pass that's open, a man that's open, I give it to him. So, you know, I don't try to do anything too tough, turn the ball over.
Teammates love a point guard who compliments them. Ty, great job, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, The Machine.
Thanks for stopping by. As you know, it's important for me to regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
Everything's great, man. Getting to know the city a little bit. Coach is great. Players are great. It's all good.
Fantastic. Now we just got to keep winning games, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question, man?
Absolutely. Fire away.
It's kind of personal, but
That's all right.
I just feel like lately it's like someone's controlling my life, like pushing buttons, moving a joystick.
Kind of like you're in a video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surreal. The NBA can be that way with the lights, the camera, the action, the fans, the photographers, the adulation.
Yeah.
You know, but it's very real. I mean, just like look out that window right there at that city. Is that real?
I don't know, man.
The life you're living, my friend, is real. So go out, you know what? Get out there and enjoy it, all right? In fact, you're late for practice. Coach just called. So.
All right, man.
All right. Have a good workout.
I'm glad you feel that way, too.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
I know I said it already, man, but congrats on making it to the All-Star Weekend. That's huge for a rookie, bro. You really earned this opportunity.
Thanks. I can't wait to get down there and put on a show.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Oh, and look, I got another little surprise for you. You know how I've been talking to a lot of different companies about working with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Champ Sports is really looking to do something at the Rising Stars game.
All right.
Yeah, they're looking for a fresh new face, man, to help rep their brand, and they figured that'll be the perfect place to get it started.
Cool, cool. Hey, you know I'm down with whatever. Sign me up.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They're torn between you and Jackson Ellis.
Jackson? Are you serious, man? Yo, that...
Look, man, look. I know he's annoying, but he's a good player. They said that they'll roll with whoever has the better game.
Seriously? Whoever has a better game? Yo, you know, that dude ain't got nothing on me. This deal's in the bag, homie.
Yeah, I figured that'd make the game a little bit more competitive for you. Yeah, it should be fun. Anyways, you know, just thought I'd let you know, just so you could be prepared.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, not to mention a little extra cash afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yo, can you help me figure out what this dude's doing down here, man?
Man, you know how these cats are around this neighborhood, man. I don't know what this dude is doing. But whatever he is doing, man, don't do that. Because that's,
Goofy, man.
Yeah, he's tripping.